Hello world, welcome to Raccoon Point Studios. I'm Sean Bombs. Today we're in the control room for the remainder of the summer. I'll be in the control room. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe, hit the like. The reason I'm in the control room is because the eastern shore of Maryland gets extremely humid, extremely hot in the summertime, and it's coming. So this is the most climate controlled room in the whole studio. And also, the studio is in my house, so my sons, who are 5 years old, twin boys, are going to be out of school soon, and that means more noise. And where I was recording videos, in that little nook of the studios where I do the video editing and everything like that, you know, I can hear everything in that side. So the control room has sound reinforcement, if you will, and this room is also kind of decoupled from the rest of the house in a way. And also I'm going to pivot a little bit into some more music production stuff soon. I've been doing mainly guitar pedals and effects with drum machines and synthesizers, but mainly guitar stuff on this channel for the past year. I'm not gonna totally stop doing guitar stuff. I just want to switch it up a little bit here and there and share stuff that I've learned over the years. And you know, if you're into that, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, stay notified. And to all the new subscribers, thank you very much. It's appreciated. It's really been very positive so far on this channel, and I appreciate that. And everybody who has commented has come with a lot of knowledge, and that's also appreciated, because that's how we learn and grow as musicians, guitar players, creatives, the like. So appreciate that, and thank you very much. This video is about the Fuzz Face. I know you see the Sunlight from Old Blood Noise Endeavors and the Lure from Walrus Audio. And on this channel I usually will do the pedal that I'm doing and then how it interacts with other pedals. Sometimes before and after, just to see, because my thing is, and a lot of us, if the pedal doesn't play well with others, then it's kind of useless to me as somebody who uses a lot of effects and likes to dial in a lot of different things. Sometimes different pedals have weird impedance issues, or they don't like buffers in front of them, and I'm not sure if the Fuzz Face is one of those pedals. It could be, who knows. I'm not, you know, I don't claim to be an expert on Fuzz Faces. This is the first time I've had a Fuzz Face my whole life, and I've been playing guitar for a long time, and I've been on Earth for 48 years, so this is my first Fuzz Face, and I've had all big muffs up until this time, and other fuzzes, but it's a great pedal actually, and I was very surprised. I have friends in other bands that I've seen this pedal on their boards or on the side, because it's very hard to put this on a board. It's very easy. It's got two knobs, volume and fuzz, so that's your fuzz gain, if you will, amount of fuzz, and then your volume. So volume is your overall volume after the fuzz, and you have your out and your in. And just like the big muff pedals of the older years, your in and out is the opposite of what modern pedals are, where the in is usually on the right side, the out is on the left side. These are the opposite. My big muff Black Russian's like that, and my green big muff Russian is like that as well. The vintage ones, I say vintage, they're from the 90s, and wow. Anyway, that being said, it also has no power input, so all you have is your battery power. You can obviously use the little adapter to power it, because that's what I do with the vintage pedals that I have. Let's get into some sounds. It's real simple. I'm just gonna play some stuff and just show you the gain and dial the knob back and all that stuff to see how it fares with dialing your volume on your guitar back. I have my Jaguar, and it has humbuckers, and it can do the single coil thing, but I don't usually use it that way. And then my Fender Deluxe Reverb into a Universal Audio aux with some kind of Fender cabinet emulation. And here we go. Alright, that's the video. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next one. Just kidding. This is Fuzz all the way up. So it's quite versatile, I think, for not having a tone control. I feel like however they have it EQ'd or whatever they did in there, it's actually perfect. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not having a tone knob. But, you know, you could also, if you wanted to change the tonality of this, put an EQ before or after it, you know, and try that out. What else? So I had it all the way, the fuzz all the way up, then halfway, and I also dialed back. So now we're going to do the fuzz all the way down. Alright, so now I'm going to try the fuzz through the Sunlight from Old Blood Noise Endeavors. I have it on the tape setting, which is my favorite setting. And I'm going to play clean first with the Sunlight. And then I'll throw the fuzz in, okay? It's very usable with reverb and, well, this specialized reverb, dynamic reverb, if you will, with tape warble and all that stuff. So this is an extreme example of any effect after it. That's why I chose this one, because it's very hard to kind of control. And if you're new to guitar playing, you using anything loud, fuzz, distortion, and cranking the amp volume up, it's a lot of controlling your tone with how you play, how you face the amp, for facing away, knowing when to dial your volume back, and all that other stuff. There's a few things that you have to consider when cranking stuff up, and how you play, how not to get feedback that annoys, to get feedback that actually enhances what you're doing, unless you're going for noisy feedback that you want to be abrupt and all that kind of stuff. But when you're trying to dial this stuff in, it's things that like that you want to consider when you're doing it. So now I'm going to try the lure, and I dialed the fuzz back a tiny bit, not crazy, it's about a quarter of the way back, and this is the clean channel going into the lure. So it goes good into these pedals. I'm going to reverse it and put this after the pedals and see what happens. Alright, so now I have everything reversed, and I'm going to tell you right off the bat, what I notice is that it sounds a lot weaker or sagged or something. It's just not responding in the same way as it did when it was before these pedals. So clean. I don't know what's going on. If anybody knows, leave a comment down below, but I noticed this before messing around with this, that it really likes to be in front of everything if it's after a bunch of stuff. I imagine that it might have to do with buffers or something like that. It really doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. It sounds a lot noisier. You can hear the hiss is a lot louder than it was, and it just sounds like it's starving for lithium. Now, this could just be mine. I don't know. Because I did notice when I got this, when I would click this on, sometimes it would be this decibel, and then I click it again and it would be 10 decibels higher. So, I don't know. Let's see. No. So anyway, let's try it with an effect. Alright, so as you can see, it sounds starved, sagging. It's kind of like the Fuzz Factory by Zvex. When you use that stab function on it, it increases, well, when you mess around with all the knobs, actually. I can't remember because I haven't had it in a while in here, but it increases that white noise floor thingy, and then it kills your signal, so you just get that weak trying to break on through kind of sound, and that's what you get. So it can be useful for certain genres, or for interludes, or trying to, for different parts of songs or whatever, if you wanted to use it like that. But I would probably just use it like that in the studio. I think if you were going to use it like that live, you might have issues when you want power in your other stuff, unless you're using a switcher or something like that, and you just have a specific thing on that one switch that does this, and then you can take it all out of your complete signal path, then you could use it that way. But I think if you were going to use this like this on a bigger pedal board or whatnot, then you are going to run into issues. Now, that being said, I don't know if it's just this fuzz face or if this is a thing with fuzz faces, because like I said, this is the first time I've had a fuzz face in my entire life. So I don't know how they all respond. So that's that, and that's all I got for today. If you like this, hit the like. If you can subscribe, it costs you nothing, and it helps out the channel, so I can keep making these videos in my free time. And that's it, Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.